Om Shanti. Each and every Brahmin, I suppose, in a little corner of his or her heart, would always cherish the dream of being able one day or another to settle all his or her karmic accounts here itself. Is there anyone who would not like to settle his or her account before the last moment? We all would like to. Because Baba has clearly, very clearly taught us the different methods or techniques for us to settle the karmic accounts. Among those techniques, there are 5 which I personally always keep in mind. I'm giving these points especially for those who are new in knowledge. Otherwise, we all know very well the 5 main ways, techniques or methods to settle our past karmic accounts. First is physical sicknesses, right? Physical sicknesses. At that time, at that moment, the soul is settling the past karmic accounts. Second is mental tortures. Right? You can see today depression, tension, hypertension, right? Stress, loneliness, and so on and so on. So mental tortures, the second way for the soul to release past karmic accounts, get free of. Thirdly is at the time of destruction. Baba says, extreme suffering at the time of destruction. And whatever the soul has been able to settle, either through physical sicknesses, either through mental tortures, or through the sufferings at the time of destruction, then the soul will leave the physical body here and the soul will fly with the astral body to the astral world for the settlement of those remaining accounts in the subtle body, in the Supreme Court. In Hindi we say Dharam Raj Puri, the court of the Supreme Judge. So how many techniques? How many up till now? 4. And the 5th one? Right. The easiest method, technique of Raj Yoga meditation. Baba tells us now to choose. We have the choice in front of us. The moment we connect ourselves with Baba, the washing away the cleansing effect starts. Now it's up to us to choose. Right? Because we all know, Baba says, the lesser the punishment in the subtle region means the more elevated, the higher the status in Golden Age. Right? Our status in Golden Age depends upon how much punishment will be experienced in the subtle region. The more we settle either here, the lesser the punishment, and the more elevated would be the status. So we have the choice. Baba says, for the outside world, whenever someone is settling his or her past karmic accounts, the common outcry, the common belief is that God is cursing. It's through God's curses that he or she is settling his or her past karmic accounts. It appears to be a curse for. But for us Brahmins, whenever we settle any past karmic account, for us it is a blessing in disguise, we say. It is a blessing in disguise. We know that by settling our past karmic accounts, we know the effect of that on the soul. So for us, it's not a curse, but a blessing. Also, whatever we say, that whatever happens at the confluence age will become a memorial from the start of Copper Age. Whichever ritual, custom, tradition, devotion, anything happening at the present time of the confluence will become a memorial. So one point says, one belief in the scriptures, they say that when God will come on earth, all the dead will be awakened from the graveyard. Right? They say, they believe that all the dead, all the corpses will be reawakened from the graveyard. So when I was given this title, it is still well in connection with what I lived in not a far past. How a hopeless case became a hopeful case, my own experience. They say that when God comes, all the hopeless cases will become hopeful cases. So this is in connection with what I lived. We also say that past is past. Occasionally Baba says, children, past is past. But we all also believe that if our past is immensely, extremely enriching, extremely enlightening, why not take the pleasure in reviving that past every now and then for our own benefit and for the benefit of others also. But to be able to learn from the past, we need to have the art of observing, contemplating, appreciating. Then only we can learn from our past. No matter which type of a past it was. Sometimes in Hindi we say, कोयले से सोना निकल सकता है. Gold can come out from coal, charcoal. Light can come out from a dark situation. But for this, we need to have the art of learning. The one who has the art of learning, sometimes he or she may learn from a bad person or a bad situation, can take lesson from that. But the one who has not got the art of learning, even a good thing happens in front of him or her, she may not learn from that. So, now I come to the main part of the experience. Then I leave it to you to assess what I have been saying. I leave it to you to appreciate after that. So, as it was announced in the morning, I am BK Roshan, originally from Mauritius. We are the third generation. My grandparents came from India. So, I'm an old brother in knowledge. We are among the very first students, 1974-75, when the center was opened in Mauritius. So, I got the golden chance to become a Madhavan Nivasi, 8 years already now. So, the experience of the income after coming here was so intoxicating, so high, that during those, I'm talking about last year, it was 7 years, I never had the opportunity, I never let myself to look backward to see what I left behind. The income at each and every breath, each and every second was so high that I always was busy assessing my attainment, my achievement. But according to drama, after 7 years, I went to Mauritius for 2 months, as the plan was. And 3 days were left for me to come back. It was very beautiful service of the spiritual family all over Mauritius. I could get the chance of going to Madagascar also, and South Africa as well. It was a wonderful experience. And 3 days were left for me to come back to Madhavan. I am so happy to be able to relate to you this incident, because it is in connection with the topic of transforming Karmabhog into Karmayog. So 3 days were left. We were in the car, I was in the car, and my younger sister was at the back, and one BK brother was driving. After lunch, around 2 o'clock, and the driver just nodded off. And within 1 second, as he did like this, before opening the eyes, the car left the left side and went on the right side completely. And a truck was coming at full speed and just came on us. And the car became like this. And my younger sister left the body on the spot within 1 second. And I was brought to the hospital and stayed unconscious in the coma for 6 days. And after 2 weeks, they decided to shift me from the public hospital where I was to the private clinic for treatment. So at the hospital, whenever I would ask about the condition of my sister, they would always tell me, yes, she is bedridden, but progressing day by day. Every time I would I visualize, I could see her lying, but okay, progressing, from what I could gather from their information. So it was programmed in such a way that my shifting from the public hospital to the private clinic, there would be a stopover to the main center. And Sister Vedanti, we all know Sister Vedanti, she came on the same day. She arrived early morning, and I was there at around 1 at the main center. She welcomed me and also welcomed everybody, quite a good number of people, Laukik family and spiritual family also, because they were all invited to go to Baba's room where I was being brought. I was placed just in front of Baba's picture. And she was seated on my right, and Sister Chandra, in charge of Mauritius, was on my left. And Baba's room was fully packed. And Sister Vedanti asked me the first question, whether I remember my sister. I said, yes, I remember her every moment, sending Baba's rays, Baba's support for her. at every moment. She said, Acha. Second question, she asked me whether I know what happened to her. I said, yes. She is bedridden, but progressing day by day. She said, Acha. Third question, not a question, now she's telling me now. She said, no, my sister's name is Bina. She said, Bina Ben is no more among us. So at that time, I just look at Baba and only one word, I said, Acha, that's all. Just looking at Baba, and inside, as if someone just pressed a button inside. There was a very strong feeling at that moment that Baba, it's now or never the golden opportunity for me that would never come in my life again. Which opportunity? To glorify your name. This is the moment or never. Because Baba says, the one who cries loses everything. Because there was the expectation from all the people there about a normal reaction. But no one even got the chance to see slightest humidity in the eyes, even. Because at that time, only thought which came in my mind, Baba, so many treasures, so many powers you have been bestowing upon me for so long a time. If not now, then never. This is the time to glorify your name in front of the world. Otherwise, all these powers and treasures, we all know, they are not meant to be used in the golden age. Okay? Meant to be used here itself. So, Vedanti Ben appreciated very much the stage and the state. And next day would be, she told me that there would be Brahma Bhojan. She has come specially to go to Baba and bring message, etc. I said, yeah, would you be able to come? At that time, my state, physical condition, hardly I could see myself sitting for half an hour. But the miracle was there. The next day, I sat at a straight for 3 hours because I told everybody I would not be able to sit as soon as Bhog and message. I thought it would be, say, half an hour. But it was a long message. Baba emerged, that soul, and she gave personal message for each member of the family, and Baba also gave message, and at the same time Daddy Janki phoned me, and long conversation, and so on and so on. So Baba said that the child is, she also said that she is extremely happy and peaceful, and she was as if dancing along with Baba as an angel. And Baba said, within few days, the child will go in another family, and the child would not believe that such thing happened to her. Baba had to show her again the scene of the accident to reassure her that such thing happened to her. So Baba said, just like the child is going to the new family, we also must turn over a new leaf, a new page in our life. So at that time, there was so much power from Baba. We can clearly say that it was not Karmabhog, but Karmayog. Because it was very clear in my mind that we all have to leave one day or another. Some may go a little bit early, some may go a little bit late, but we all have to. And Baba's property has gone back in Baba's lap. Right? And according to the drama, whichever relation we have, whether Laukik or Alaukik, as per drama, as this has been written, the amount of time of that particular relationship, no matter what we do, we are helpless. Not even 1 second can be expanded, can be increased in that relationship. We all know that. Now I would like to side a little bit apart, just to let you know the intensity of my relationship with my younger sister. Then we will come back. And I am just opening a parenthesis, just to let you know a few things. My younger sister, she was 8 years younger than me. I took her like a baby and she did everything on me. Very close, very intense relationship. If suppose she would have come now, she maintained that child, baby-like relationship with me always. She always appeared in front of me as a 5-year-old baby. So close. She would come and like, no one would say that she is 50 years above. No one would say that she is mother of one son 30 years and one daughter 25. And my nephew and niece also, seeing the relationship of the mother with me, till now they also have remained babies. Can you imagine one grown-up lady having her home, family? She has not bought a single handkerchief in her whole life without letting me know up till now. She has never moved a chair in the home, in the house, without letting me know before. Such a deep relationship. 7 years I have been here, every day phone, SMS, email, what are you doing, what are you eating, this, that. I presume hardly, even among very close relationship in the home, hardly in the I've seen or heard someone, a brother and a sister, even confessing their bank balances. Each and every single cent in the bank, I must know. And from my side also, same. So after 7 years, I got the chance of staying with her for 2 months, 24 hours like this. Later, when Baba would reveal many things, that we will happen to know that that soul needed, it was just on service that Baba sent me. That soul needed those vibrations from Madhuban to be able to get relief from that physical body. So that would be later known. Just to let you know that at that time, It was a difficult moment for everybody. But since long, I have heard, for me, as if that accident, the way it happened, for me it had been a greatest gift from Baba. Because knowing very well the sister's physical condition, she was very fragile and very delicate natured. Sometimes she would take a headache pill that would disorganize her whole system. So I could realize that in case she would have had the same condition as I had, she would not have been able to undergo, it means to experience the treatments and so on and so on. So for me, it is the greatest gift that Baba has given me, that she has gone like this. We all have to leave one day or another. Now, coming back to me now. So when I was in the public hospital, they could see, after X-ray and so on, they could see 4 fractures. So, okay, fractures of the rib and so on. Oh. So those doctors and nurses, every day they would come to me, oh, no, you have to stand up now, so many days, 4 days, 5 days. No, the more you activate your system, the more you'll heal quickly. There I was unable to move even. That's why I told you before that the awakening of the dead from the graveyard. So when I was in the ICU and got operated, so the doctors and the colleagues or the main surgeon, whoever would come, as soon as just inform his family, his parents, hopeless case. So they were forcing me like anything. For them, I had only 4 fractures, which were forcing me to activate my system. So when I was brought to the private clinic, then the temperature was not coming down. So they decided to have a CT scan to know fully what was going on. Then they could depict, instead of 4 fractures, 12 fractures, including the spine. So those same people who were forcing me to move, to start walking, they would tell me, please don't breathe even fully. If you can breathe half, that would be of help to you. Even breathing, I was not allowed to take full breathing. Can you imagine? So just to tell you, but the most amazing part of all the incident, all people coming around everywhere, everybody were under the impression that I was in excruciating pain. Whereas no pain was there at all. Would you believe that? Can anybody believe? No pain. I don't know where from everything has gone. Then on the bed, I was chanting a few things. I said, till now, we all have heard about Baba's role as protector. Right? Even on the path of devotion also, he says that I am the protector of the devotees also. Right? On one side he says, I do not interfere in your karmic accounts. Right? So it was always a question mark for me inside. On one side, he says, I do not interfere in your karmic accounts. And on the other side, he says, I am your protector. So it was not clear for me. When this incident happened, then everything became. Then I realized that Baba would not prevent the accident from happening, right? This is my karmic account. Right? He would not prevent you from going to the ICU in the coma. But beautiful experience says that immediately after the incident would happen, Baba would take over. The second after, Baba's role starts from there. I could experience best of everything, starting from the hospital, public hospital, to the private clinic, the treatment, the best of surgeons, medicine, the place, room, everything. This is Baba's role. So when I say to people that had been the most beautiful page in the history of my life, sometimes they find it strange why I'm speaking like this. But it's a reality for me. To experience God's companionship in each and every breath, each and every step, each and every second is something really worth experiencing. So his interference as protector and his companion was there. So Vedanti Ben had full week and did very good service of all the centers in Mauritius, and she was about to leave. It was one Thursday. She went to offer bhog to Baba and brought the message. There was one general message for Mauritius concerning the Serve Africa project. And secondly, she came to the clinic saying that Baba has given a personal and very good message for you. Today I will be leaving, but before leaving, I have come to give you the message. Which message it was? Baba said, go and tell the child that he is not in a hospital, but the child is in a temple. And he is not a patient in that hospital, but he is an idol in that temple. And whoever, those treating surgeons and doctors, and they are all priests in that temple. And whoever would come to see him would be all the devotees. And Sister Vedanti jokingly said to me, I am also one of your devotees because I have come to see you. So then Baba said, then it was revealed the secret behind my going to Mauritius after 7 years. Because 1 year before, the sister, the same year, after 7 years, the sister came with my nephew to meet Baba. On the 15th of December last, she was here. So Baba said, why I have sent the child there? Because he has been doing good tapasya in Madhavan, and now I know he is free for 24 hours I have sent the child there to do the service through the mind for the benefit of the whole world, for those peaceless souls, those suffering souls, those hopeless cases, to light the lamp of hope in the heart of everyone. So then it was clear why Baba sent me there. The secret was revealed. And Baba said, tell the child, Baba showed Vedanti Ben like this, like he would be okay like this. But only thing, he should not worry to go back to Madhuban until he is well on his feet. Madhuban is welcoming him anyway, but he should not worry, should not hurry to go back till he is okay. So there the doctors gave me 3 months till I would be able to stand. And miraculously, 1.5 months, half of the time I was up. So, what we can conclude in that Karmabhog via Karmayog is that the knowledge of the drama helps a lot. We all will agree, all Brahmins know very well. Today's Murli also, the knowledge of the drama will bring cheerfulness, right? But sometimes we tend to misuse the aspect, the matter of the drama, the subject of the drama also. Baba says, the one who has got wisdom in himself, for him, the past would be his destiny. Whatever is past is my destiny. My wisdom will tell me that. And for my future, I will say that I have the free choice, free will to frame my future, right? And I would enjoy and be happy with my present, right? But for the one who is less wise, he would always cry upon his past, no? He would regret, he would repent upon his past. He would say, oh, if I knew I would have done this or that. And for his future, he would say, my future is my destiny. And he would always curse or cry about his present, never be happy about his present. So, is there anyone who would like to ask any question about this experience? Otherwise, Baba says that to be able to change your Karmabhog into Karmayog means, today Baba mentioned the fire of meditation, how it can erase Baba's connection, Baba's remembrance can erase the fires of the vices. Baba always mentioned that it needs a long period of time of yoga. so as to be able to transform, turn Karmabhog into Karmayog. Long period of time means, Baba says, your link, your connection should not be broken with Baba. Okay? Not sitting meditation session, but while performing all your activities. So it is very interesting thing just to check that the connection, the link, whether it is in a very, very subtle form, but still the link is there with Baba. And this helps us a lot when we have sitting meditation session. If our link is broken totally, then this will not help us to transform, change our karma bhog into Karmayog. Sometimes we think that, just like yesterday Baba said, the whole world will come to know that God has reincarnated. God has come. When would that be? When the war will start. Baba said yesterday, as soon as the war will start, the whole world will come to know that God has come. So sometimes few of us think, I used to think also previously, that okay, we are following all the principles of a Brahmin, but in the end we will be able to make up for the lost, for the gap. We will be able to make up in the end. Baba says, it's just as if you knew you had a well behind in your courtyard, behind your home. You did not take the trouble to dig that well, but the day when the home is set ablaze, when the house is on fire, then you say, okay, let us start digging the well. It would appear just like that. If in the end we say that, we would be able to fill the gap, it would be just as if digging the well when the house is on fire. So what I would like to wish to everybody, let everyone, first of all, sincerely from the inner heart, let every brother of the world, let every sister of the world have a sister as Binaben. Also, I wish that each one of you get the experience of Baba as protector. In some of our difficult moments of our life. Also, I wish all of you to have the experience of Baba as our companion each and every moment of our life. Om Shanti. Thank you very much. Om Shanti. Thank you. Thank you.